Hi everyone, my name's Maycie. I hope you guys are having a great first week of summer. If you just graduated, congratulations. Hope you guys are really excited for whatever is coming next. If you are going to be returning to school next year, hope your summer has been great and you guys are excited to come back already. I know I am. And I'm going to be kicking off our summer devotional series. These are going to come out every single Thursday, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to jump into our first one. So one thing that I've realized about summer, I've talked to many of my friends about this, is that it really tests whether or not our faith is our own. Because during the school year, especially if you're deeply connected with CCH, we're surrounded by Christian community all the time. Through worship nights, Bible studies, life group, just having a great circle of Christian friends. But summer looks very different for most people. Life is very busy with work, catching up with friends from back home, family events, maybe vacation, and routines are changing. So it's really easy to drift without even realizing it. But I don't think summer is supposed to be a pause on our faith. I think God is using this season in our life to teach us how to follow him intentionally, not just when it's convenient or when everyone else is doing it around us as well. In Matthew 5, Jesus says, "You're the salt and the light of the earth." That doesn't stop when we are leaving EIU or Lakeland. In fact, summer is one of the biggest mission fields we have, in my opinion. I know our families, hometown friends, and coworkers, and a lot of the people we see every day are all people that God has placed around us for a reason. And ministry is a lot simpler than we think. It doesn't have to be you preaching on a Sunday morning. It can just look like you encouraging a coworker, being patient, having the fruits of the Spirit and using those every day, inviting someone to church, praying for other people, and just consistently reflecting Jesus in the way that we live and the way that we speak to others. One thing that helps me stay intentional is just making small spiritual goals the same way that I make a to-do list. So, because if we don't make room for God, something else will fill our schedule, whether it be work or sleep or the gym or, just eating lunch. So maybe this week I would just encourage you to make a list. So of a to-do list, something you do every day or something weekly. So I would say every single day, try to spend at least a few minutes in scripture, maybe read a chapter or two, either before you get in bed or when you wake up in the morning, before you decide to check your phone or, start getting ready. I would say pray for someone consistently, whether it be somebody that you want to bring into church or somebody just that has been struggling recently. Consistent prayer is very, very important. I would say find a opportunity to serve at least once a week, whether it be in a local food pantry or just going out and helping one of your grandparents. Find a way to serve somebody with a glad heart and open mind. And also find a home church. If you don't already have one, I do encourage you. I know I'm on the search for a home church, and some of the ones I want to go to maybe 30 or 45 minutes away, but still take that step and find a good church community. So that way you're not just sitting in bed, watching it online, or maybe even just sleeping through it, saying, I'll just wait till summer is over, just wait till CCH is back. And then look for one way every day, to reflect Jesus. Like I said, whether that be in the way you speak to others or the way that you serve, just try to reflect him in all that you do. Because a lot of spiritual growth doesn't just happen through these huge breakthroughs, because it doesn't happen as often that we have a huge breakthrough, because a breakthrough every day would be shocking. It happens a lot through consistency in these small moments that we have, especially when we're intentional with those. So just some reflection questions I have for you guys. I just have two. So who do you think God has placed around you this summer that you can intentionally encourage or serve? And then number two, what is one small step you can take this week to stay rooted in your faith or revive it? So I hope this week reminds you that God knows exactly where he wants you, and he wants to use you exactly where that is, whether it be at home, at work, or with friends, and even just in the ordinary mundane moments of every single day. So I just encourage you, stay intentional, stay rooted in your faith, and just trust those small acts of faithfulness matter a lot more than you think. Have a great week, guys.